As I went down in the river to pray, studying about that good old way, and who shall wear the starry crown? Good Lord, show me the way. Oh, sisters, let's go down, come on down.
Snuff, the smell of it, just smelt it before you even went into the factory. It was a terrible smell.
I love this.
The smell of snuff and the tobacco, it just stuck to you like mad. And it was burning, the tobacco was burning. When it was coming down the layer, it was burning.
Anyhow. And he knew different men and all that coming into the bar and drinking, and he had said, and one of the men had said they're recruiting. And my daddy says, well, I have a daughter. And at that stage, like, I was a wee bit rebellious, 16, nothing to what they're like now. But if I didn't like the job I was in, I kind of left on Friday and started somewhere. And I think my mother was at this stage, Jesus Christ, where is she working? No, that way, where is she going to be next? That's why you wore a turban. There was one day I had no turban on and I got a flea in my ear. And it was like thunder. I remember squealing. But the money was good. You had family. My mummy didn't work, my daddy didn't work. So us bringing in the wages was what was... And like the way we looked at it, I fell out of bed in the Gallahers.
And then I got my wage, and see, when I got my wage, I didn't smell nothing.
It was when I was getting married. The girls that I all worked with had a prom decorated in Gallahers. Wheeled me straight down to the docks where Don worked, and then wheeled me all round the docks and then up again York Street, back into Gallahers. And I never got out of the prom till about 5 o'clock that night. It was great.
And the rejects, you know, the rejects that were falling on the floor, I was taking them into the toilet. Somebody told me, don't do that, you'll get the sack. But I thought, you were a Gallagher's girl in the 60s, you were loaded. So everybody said.
I started in Gallahers in 1995. I was 13. As a shop steward, you know, I made, I wouldn't say good friends, I had good working relationships with a lot of the managers, because Gallagher's was the type of thing, if something wasn't right, I could go in with my hand on my heart and say, better get this sorted or they'll down tools. Well, you know, you knew in the areas, you know, people who were driving cars, you know, who worked in Gallagher's. Mm-hmm. They were going on holidays to Spain, and then it was a big thing. You know, that's what Gallagher's give a better standard of living, not just for you, but for your family. You know.
That was me, my starting day.
Just in case.
You used to go out and get searched. You used to do like spot searches. You know, if you were coming out, you know, from if you were coming out of work and you were coming all through, and it would just be like a spot check, you know, right you in here, or you know, and many's a time I was. It seemed a lot of times I was picked in, like, you know, broadly. In the workplace during the day, you could have smoked 80, 100 cigarettes a day. See, in your breaks, you could have smoked as many cigarettes as you wanted, you know, but you were not allowed to walk out, you know, with one maybe you had dropped in your overall pocket or by mistake or whatever, you know, because that was a bad thing.
Did you smoke?
I didn't smoke, no. No, I never smoked.
You're smoking too, David.
You know, I couldn't smoke enough.
And then we used to have a guy called Tommy Applecake. And one day the girls were making buns and they put laxatives in the buns and give all the men on the machine all the buns, because nobody had anything. Nobody took anything, so the sort of way we do on our shift, the sort of way we'll have a wee trick. We have fun and brought these buns in and that.
was a watch that was presented to my grandmother, Mary Boyle, when she retired from Gallahers after 43 years service. It was presented to her, I think, in the early 1960s. My granny never wore the watch. When she brought it home, she gave the watch to my mother, Martha Smith, and we always remember Mummy always wearing this watch.
And as I say, the girls were great. We had great times. We went out to Christmas dinners together before the trouble started in Belfast. I seen us going, through the snow and to all different parts of the town with all the girls, and it was just great. The money was older.
And you made your friends and all in there. Your Protestant friends got a worse time than you did come the 12th.
Troubles broke out. I have to say, come round the middle of June, Gallagher's wasn't a nice place to be. Not for Catholics working in it.
All right, it was a rough time. There was a couple of years it was very, very rough where you were getting stoned going into work, you were getting stoned coming out of work. Went into the gate, you had individuals who separated themselves on both sides.
And they put the Union Jacks all around your machine, and you had to work under it there. But I refused to work under it one day and just said no, I'm not doing it.
And there was tensions. There was tension around that area, and that's one of the reasons why the Flag and Ambulance Act came in. Yeah. It was a build-up of a lot of this stuff. But, I know Catholics that worked in Gallagher's, and over that time, they marched around the room with everybody else.
The 11th day itself, they used to keep the Catholics behind until all the Protestants got out, because they'd all been rightly drinking. And they'd all been coming in from lunchtime, and they'd had their drink and work, and they'd have drunk all day, and you'd have got killed going into the cloakroom or going outside. So they used to.
But I was in the hospital a brave while because there was poison and all going through my leg and everything. I had a bad time, but it was in near 10 weeks.
Oh, sisters, let's go down, come on down. Oh, sisters, let's go down in the river to pray. As I went down